Good morning, guys. It's more towards the afternoon, but I've actually been up since 7 or something. I went to my shrink today, which was good, actually. She remind me about tools that I already have that I don't use. That is one thing. So I really like that we start working with these tools again to see if that it can help me. Mainly I'm not that depressed. I get sad, but I'm kind of good at working through things. It takes a day or two, but you can work through them. But I'm doing this to see if there is something that I don't know about that I have issues with in my head that maybe we can fix so that I can feel good, you know? And then I was thinking about going to work, but when I got out from her, I'm having so much pain in all of my joints. They're like tender. I can't rest on my elbows as I usually do because they're really, really tender, which kind of sucks. Yeah. So, and I could hardly walk on my because my joints with my foot are hurting so bad. So I went home instead. I'm really, really tired. Kind of everything is spinning and stuff. I don't know. It can be that I'm getting a cold again. Christopher is having a cold and both of our tummies are upset, so it might be, worrying things. But I'm sitting here waiting for my doctor to call. I had a phone appointment with her for 11:45. It's now 12:48. Yeah. This happens way too often. So I'm not worried right now. I'm just sitting and waiting for her to call. But it's kind of annoying because I can't really start things here. Can't do stuff. But I can't really do stuff anyway because I'm pretty tired and stuff. Yeah. However, when I was, as I went through the central station today, I did go up and got a magazine. Here's the thing, I'm thinking about getting a subscription for the World of Cross Stitch. That I already have, for the Cross Stitch Crazy magazines. And one of the reasons is because they are so expensive to buy just the magazine here in Sweden, because they kind of attach a lot of fees on top of it. So it's almost double what I actually would pay if I had a subscription on it. So that's one of the reasons. Another reason is I totally love these cute little cards that Margaret Cherry does. And she does a whole bunch of them for the Cross Stitch Crazy. I can't really think right now. So that is the other reason, because I do want every magazine that she has designs in, basically, something like that. But so I went by there because everyone has showed their cool magazines that they just bought. So I thought I would go and see. And they usually is much later out here, but they had bought my magazine was actually in the store. So I went and got it. It's really lovely. I love those magazines, and when I'm going to do like a small card or something, I always go through those magazines to get patterns for it, when I'm not just using the free kits that you get in it. But yeah, so I got the little cardies. It's 2 cards, so I'm thinking about actually stitching them up and then doing the usual the kind of videos that I made, I think last Christmas. I made 2 videos where I showed how I put together some of the really cute mices that she has and made cards of them. So I thought I probably would do a video or 2 on those because I do love Margaret Cherry. Yeah. So I think I'm going to do that. I am going to switch out the fabric. There is 14 count Ida that you get in the kit, and I don't want to stitch on 14 karat either, especially not fractionals and quarter stitches. I do understand that they give you Ida because even weave have a tendency to fray like crazy, but I don't like it with fractionals, so I'm gonna do some even weave instead, and I think I'm gonna kind of kit it up today, and then we'll see if I will stitch it today too. But I need to cut out the fabric, sew the edges, so I have to kind of clean off my table that looks like crazy right now, and sew the edges and kind of do my gridding and stuff. But yeah, right now I'm just gonna wait for my doctor to call. So good morning guys, I hope you have an awesome day. Well guys, my doctor finally called 3 hours after the appointed time, and she didn't even excuse herself. So I'm starting to wondering if they wrote down the wrong time on my paper or what it is, because I do have a paper sitting here that says 11:30 and she called it 14:30 about. I think you said 2:30. We have a 24-hour clock, and you use AM and PM, which I still no clue which is which. I have to look it up every time. Someday I'm gonna remember. I think it is because I feel that AM is after midnight, but I'm not sure that it is. And PM is post midnight. I don't remember. I think it's because it's kind of, I think it is midday, or yeah, I'm confused about it. So, but we didn't talk about like sick leave and stuff. Instead, she said, I have an appointment at 2 o'clock, at 1 o'clock on Tuesday. You want that? And I'm like, yeah, I want that. So instead I'm trying to discuss like sick leave and stuff. We do it when I meet her because she can set it a day or two. So it's not a problem. My sick leave, I think it officially ends. Either it officially ends tomorrow, my half-time sick leave, or it officially ends on Sunday or something like that. Might be something like that. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna stay home for a couple of days because I am in so much pain. It is unbelievable. There is, like, I can't sit for more than 5 to 10 minutes when I sit in this chair because it hurts everywhere, and I can't walk around because it makes it hurts even more. My joint hurts, I can't knit, I hardly can stitch. Everything is just... Don't want to handle this right now. But I am pushing myself a little bit. I got a video up and have a few small things to do before that is done. I just wanted a cup of coffee first. And then I'm going to edit a second video that is going up tomorrow. So those are the two things that I have to do. And while those things are processing and stuff, I am going to get that monster out of its bag. The huge serger, and I am going to just serge a small piece of fabric. Sometimes I feel stupid to do it. I'm hoping that if this is a big if, we might be moving in a couple of years also. So that is like, it's in a couple of years. I can't be hoping, but I'm hoping that I will get a better office area, and we have been discussing that maybe step up to a 4-room apartment instead, giving Christopher and me separate offices, and then I can have a bigger office, or it could be this size, but I would have a table more, and then I could put up my sewing machine and the serger on that table and always have them up. So then I don't have to kind of clean off my table, put up the machine, sew a little bit, put everything down, because it takes a lot of time and it makes me not want to do it. But I have to add some fabric. Basically, I have taken a piece of fabric that is the same that I got in the magazine, because what I'm doing is I'm kitting up a card kit that I got, but I don't want the Ida that was in there, so I've switched it out to 28 count. I've cut it out in the right size, and now I'm going to serge edges, and at the same time I'm going to add some cotton on all the edges all around, so that I can put it into one of my Q-snaps. We'll see which Q-snap it will fit. It might fit the 1/8 inch, and if it does, I'm a very happy camper. So we'll see. Otherwise I use my 6 inch, which isn't a Q-snap, it's I think an R&R. And I so want the 6 inch Q-snap, the 11 inch and the 17 inch Q-snaps, but I think that has to wait to March. I'm starting to kind of make deals with myself, what I can buy, when I can buy it. And many of the supplies that I'm going to buy is going to be for the store more than for me. And I'm gonna try to not use my own funds for craft supplies. Try is the big word. That won't happen, but I want to try. But yeah, my milk is warm, so now I'm going to fix my coffee, fix the smaller things of this and put it on social media and stuff. Start editing that video. Yeah, we'll see when this day will end. But if I keep myself active with things that not just is my mind, but like crafting and stuff, I kind of get into this little place where everything doesn't hurt as much. Yeah, but that is what's gonna do now. Well guys, I thought I'd show you how my serger works. This is how the seams look. My serger, see if I can get him closer for you. Ooh, focus, there you can see them. And then also what I have done here, I'm taking some cheap, or some affordable, I shouldn't say cheap because it's actually a very good cotton, but it's an affordable piece of cotton. And this piece on this I haven't edged in any way. On this piece these edges are edged, but not the cotton. I'm gonna probably throw the cotton away if I don't have any small things I need for it after I've done this, or use it again for a similar thing. But what I'm going to do when I have stitched this, I'm just cutting at the seam around the image, or I'm cutting out the image out of this. So this is just to hold it in the frame. And for this, as this is so long, I didn't add it to the edges. Instead I'm going to use my little 6 inch Q-snap as a scroll frame. So you just roll up the fabric and get the tension like that, and you don't use the sidebars. And for really small pieces like this, that works great. I really like to have even tension across all when I do bigger pieces. But this piece, this is just for a couple of needle minders, so then I don't mind. But I'm going to grid these pieces and then I'm gonna start stitching. Well guys, it's time for me to head to bed. It's kind of late and I'm waiting for a video to finish edit so I can get it uploaded and stuff, because I forgot that I needed to do this and have it done to tomorrow. Yeah, things that happen sometimes. I wanted to show you how far I've gotten with those Margaret Cherry kitties, because I got it in the frame. Look, and this, look how lovely it sits in the frame with this little fabric on the edges. It just sits perfectly. I really like it. I think that this is kind of a thin cotton, and I think if I didn't have my felt underneath this, it might be too thin. So it might be that these aren't able to pull it as it should. But with the felt, it works awesomely. And as you see, he's almost done. He has his little teeny tiny French knots, and they turn out awesome. Sometimes I get good ones, and sometimes they turn out pretty bad, but these turned out awesome, just the way I wanted them to turn out. So yes, yay for that. And then I've started with the back stitching here. I have some back stitching left, then he's done. So the cross stitching on my little kitty here is done. I think the other one was a hedgehog, so I hopefully can do him tomorrow or something. We'll see. But I am going to head to bed now, so good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye!